So welcome back, guys. It's been this sort of a day since 5 or maybe 4 a.m. So it's been raining the whole day. I haven't been stopped. Hopefully, half my country doesn't get in flood waters. And anyway, I'll start this week indoors since the weather is as such. Building up some display that I've actually planned out for some time. But what has distracted me was both this one is amp meter, the other one is the voltmeter. This is actually a 0 to 200 volt DC voltmeter, and this is supposed to be a 500 amps 0 to 75 millivolts amp meter. So this both of these would sort of be my motor display. This would be my reading. One is a pack voltage, the other one is the motor amps drawn. So but what have stopped me or delayed me from progressing on this part of the conversion was both of these run on a 5 volt supply. So if I could see this this run on a DC. Hope I could get it on camera for you guys. DC 5 volt. So the DC 5 volt, I can't find any DC 5 volt from the car, so I've put this aside, and till when I went to my local electronic shop, did some shopping for the stringables and also some wire ties, So I came by was something like this. This actually is a transistor. The transistor part number 7805. Well, 7805, that's what I was recommended, and I did a search on the net. It is actually the correct device that could cut a 12 volt supply down to 5 volt directly, just 3 point connector. Very quickly, the output terminal, the input terminal, both are positives. So positive in, this will be your common ground in the middle, and your output positive. So both the grounds, both the negative is connected to the center pin, while the one on the left is the supply. And your 5 volt you will get from a plus terminal on the right section, and the middle one would give you your positive. So that's how it is connected. I've rigged it up in wires so I could test it on a 12 volt batteries. So let's give it a shot now. I've added in some quick connections with crocodile clips to the output terminal here, plus for the red and also negative, black to the green connection. So the green would go to negative probe on the meter, and the plus probe to the meter again. So let's turn this on to 10. 10 should give us a very accurate reading. So, and the negative charge on the battery, see, hope nothing goes up in smoke. Yep, we have no smoke yet, so that's half good. So another good one is, let's get this, it's 5 volts, almost, so yep, with that off, and the 5 volts. So I'm getting 5 volts, no smoke, and transistor is it's okay. So according to the spec, a normal 7805 transistor. It's also sort of a IC. Uh, should be able to handle up to 1.5 amps of power. So this both of these should consume less than half an amp. So that is all well within its capacity. I'll try some power on the meter then. So with that meter test, I have confirmed the output voltage. Quickly rigged up the connections, a simple one. So it comes with a sort of a pin connector, and connected into a that's very much oversized connectors. So anyway, I'm going to put this I'm going to power this up. Hopefully if everything goes right, we should see some lights, not sparks but lights. So here goes. All right, we get some lights. So just to test the on off. So it's on, so everything is good. Of course it's registering 0, means there is no reading because it's not connected to the shunt in any way, not yet in any way. So now is to fabricate the whole thing into a plastic box, and hopefully find a place to mount it in the car. So we got both the holes marked out for the display mounting. So I'm gonna cut out the plastic, make a hole so could fit all this in. So I've done with the hole, though little rush work did cause this little overcut, so but it's not fatal. It's not gonna stop anything in running. So what I've learned is actually there is two little hooks down at the meter. What I actually needed to do was to cut or just to file out a little slot at the edge, so the pin would sit perfectly into it, so the pin could sit into perfectly, and that should pop the whole thing in pretty nicely. So that should though could be improved by the hole, but what the heck, man. That's going to be my motor volt and ammeter. Well, I hope with the terminal block in place mounted in the back side of the other part of the plastic box, it's time for assembly. So this is actually a skeleton of the old 4.5-inch disc, if you still remember from eons ago. So I've just simply cut out a section because all I wanted was actually one of the you can see actually some of the corners have already been plated with some M4s. So I've just used this very quickly. I'm using this as the mounting block for the 7805 transistor. I don't know. So that one should act as a mounting point, plus also I was advised to sort of make a heat sink for it. So this should be adequate heat sink if it's ever required. So here goes the assembly. Well, the whole wiring things is finally done. The 7805 is down here. Now hardly could see underneath all the it's inside the metal frame here. Metal frame is put in here quite snugly. So the wires are all connected. Left is that is the signal. So I've labeled everything just in case I'm not going to remember anything. By the time I install it in the car, so I won't be able to remember anything. So I'll label all of this, screw all of them up, and tie all of them up, and I give it a shot on the batteries. So the whole thing is tied down, not sort of tied down. So I've added a just an indicator, plus we need to cover up the scratch mark we made. So let's power it up. Plus minus plus and a minus. Alright, we have display now, so that's a good indication that finally I got something right. Okay. So I've just came up with an idea to somehow test this. I could actually think about it, and actually I could test the voltmeter in some sense. There is 12 volt down here, and in here I have 5 volt. So well, let's see if that is any accurate. So if this were right, this should be 5, 4.9. So it's somewhere correct, and this should be 12. Well, a freshly charged battery, used a little bit, so 12.4. That should be close enough for the as a voltmeter. So the voltmeter part is done. The ammeter then. Well, I've been working on the car yesterday, so what I've accomplished was just a simple refit of the splash guard for the arch wheel, for the wheel arch, sorry. So it's all fixed on. The plastic portion is back in. So let's have a look at all the parts. I actually I've added in a layer of same piece of plastic material. Well, that's the where is it? There it is. That's the part which was repaired and glued with epoxy. So it's all down there and quite sturdy. So I've added in all the connection parts. So all the pressure points are pressed down via a new layer of plastic. I did the same thing on the other side, on the opposite side. So the opposite side is also attached back with the wheel arch splash guard. Well, just to notice, the door actually has no door levers yet. It's all activated by finger now. So to make the test run setup, we'll have to have of course seat belts, seat, and also door lever for the list. So the 4 door levers I have sort of found them back, added in layers of plastic, so because the old one has already worn off. So I'm gonna refix it one by one. Well, making a note while reinstalling the door handle. Just now the commotion was all about not much. It's not even the angle of the lever or whatever. Everything was right. So just to note to you guys that might be like me, you know, doing everything for the first time. When you work on a door, when things goes wrong, first thing to check is not the mechanism. The first thing to check is actually the lock. You know, you could accidentally push it halfway down or whatever. You know, that would stop the whole mechanism from working, you know. So first thing, make sure the lock is on, and everything should be fine. So there you go. The locks the culprit there. Well, the front door certainly looks much less demanding, you know, with all the extras, you know, the extra working space, especially. So one don't have to constantly, you know, hunt for space. And make sure the box is off, you know. Well, I've just finished putting in all the four door handles. All the four door handles working perfectly now. So the car have handle for the door, but unfortunately it's not a too good or encouraging turn of events. It started raining heavily. Could be more caused by the gigantic earthquake, you know. So I don't know. Weather's turning crazy anyway.